The British have shipped all the power to the mediocrity, to the fool. Who are the fool? The Fulanis and the Hausas. If you keep anything with them, they will do it well. And if you tell the Hausa man and the Fulani man, stay here, they will be there. And they don't use that to compensate them now. But it's with the Yoruba, the Igbos, and the Hausas, and the Igbos, and the Delta, and the people from... No! Nigeria is a Muslim state. Go to Alausa and find out. Go to port and find out. Go to the military base and find out. Go to everywhere in Nigeria and take stock of the names there. If Muslim will be the person in heaven, let us get to heaven first. If it is Christian that is going to lead, let us get to the place first. You get the point? We are just disturbing ourselves.
For more prophecies and gospel news around the world, subscribe to 12 Star TV and turn on notifications.
Concerning the 2023 election, Muslim ticket, because a lot of people have been saying they want to turn Nigeria to a Muslim country. A lot of things is going on.
You are here today to trouble me. And I will not be ruffled, disturbed, or perturbed. I will answer all your questions without any... I will not be biased.
All right.
When you look at the book Julius Caesar, he said, henceforth you are new creation. You have not to walk upon a sign of your profession. He said, what mannerness art thou, you saucy fellow? Why do you rush into the city to come and embrace Caesar? He said, I'm here to see Caesar. I am but a cobbler. I live by this hole. I recover shoes when they are in great danger. So don't see me as a jobless person. I left my shop. Then when you look at the other side, when they were trying to get signatures from all the senators and members of House of Assembly, they said, when they got to, they said, Cicero, the oldest senator, is a very crafty man. He is a one-sided human being. We are going to forge his signature. Then when they were going to the capital, Caesar asked. He asked the soothsayer. He said, today is the end of March. But the soothsayer now told him, it's not gone, Caesar. Then he said, not gone, Caesar. Then before he left home, the wife knelt by the gate. He said, alas, my Lord, your wisdom is consuming confidence. Do not go forth today, call it my fear. You are not the one that is afraid, but I don't know how to be a widow. He says, shall Caesar send a lie? There are 2 lions leaders in the day. I, Caesar is the strongest. Give me my robe, I will go forth to the capital. But on the way, he said the end of March 14. He said it's not gone. It's not what? It's not gone. But he not tell him, he said, if thou be immortal. If thou be immortal. When one come love be, I won't like come let the deal right. So when you look at all those things, that is a prophecy to this election that we have on ground. Igbo want to go. Yoruba want to go. Then Igbo, Yoruba, the only one left said you cannot go. It cannot possible. Yoruba ma lọ, Igbo náà ma lọ. Kanu tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Because Kanu is under detention. That was the reason why the Igbos are still very little calm in what they are doing. But they are making the arrangements. Then Igbo has been driven out of Nigeria. But that doesn't mean anything. They are doing their working. Igbo is not a problem. Baba Akintoye and all the Yorubas have suffered enough. Yoruba nation has been before Nigerian nation. We're only trying to take dust away from the what? Of the pit, so that we can see the pit where it comes from. Even Yoruba has a television station ahead of France in those days. So, my brother, Igbo ticket, vice president, Yoruba president, no one will hold. Are you not tired of trouble?
We are tired.
We only have one life to live. We only have one life to what? To live. Then when you look at what was surrounding the election of how the governors were picked, how the president was, the delegate and everything, how they bought them over. And the Muslim ticket, it looks as if Nigerian people, voters, are mentally derailed. Right from independence, the British have shifted all the power to the mediocrity, to the fool. Who are the fool? The Fulanis and the Hausas. If you keep anything with them, they will do it well. And if you tell the Hausa man and the Fulani man, stay here, they will be there. And they don't use that to compensate them now. But it's with the Yoruba, the Igbos, and the Hausas, and the Igbos, and the Delta, and the people from... No! If an Igbo man wanted to start a car business, the first thing is to get a pistol. To get a pistol along an arm. They will rob a car, and pieces the car, they take the car to Onitsha, pieces everything, and bring it to Lagos and rent a shop. That's all. Then Chinedu has started business. Then when you look at it again, they go to any university in America everywhere. You only see the Yoruba people reading medicine. Since 1960, 1970, 1980, 1999. Till now. In the academics. Then when you go to the chemist in Enugu, is Igbo. Chemist in Lagos. Every street is full of chemists. And these are Okada best drivers. Selling you Panadol. Selling you Norolon. Selling you ampicillin. Putting Gary into a capsule. Calling it ampicillin. Is the Igbo. Is the Igbo. Then the Igbo again. And after the World War, look at how they forged certificates. You can see one certificate in CBN. Then you now see Chinedu Ejiofor. As they are using it to write application in Lagos, they are using it to write application again in Port Harcourt. That's same certificate. You know, there was a time it's only women that go to school in Igbo land. The men, they don't go. But now, let everybody with our stupidity, craziness, and everything, let us go. And then showcase our mediocrity into our area. And look at when they created the states. All where they gave to the Easterners is a waterlogged area below the sea level. Look at what is happening to the house of the former president in Bayelsa.
Yes.
Then you can go there, they can do Olympic swimming in his living room. But he never knew because he's stealing the money then.
Yes.
Come and build a gigantic 50-bedroom room for the president, past president, and that. But they cannot live there now. He's living in Abuja. Because of the idiot way of our leader in 73, 78, 79. They built a dam in Cameroon. The biggest one was built in Nigeria, but they never completed it. Then immediately they are opening the river. When it's overflowing there, it will come into our own and give us more grid for light. But it was not completed. What about our Ajaokuta? Not completed. Is it Muslim and Muslim tickets?
No.
Then for Nigerians, and when you look at it, the Hausas and the Fulanis, they know themselves. When Tinubu wants to be president, he will carry money, the little he has, he will take it to the north and start settling the imam, settling all the Hausas and the Fulanis, so that it can be by him. When Awolowo wanted to be president, all the bedsheet we did not use, all the bata, all the underwear, all the toothpaste, I was alive. So they need to go and he said we should give all our brothers a cloth to wear. Because half of them, they are Almajiris. And that Almajiri of those days, they are now the governor today. And the president today. How many schools, how many universities did Buhari attended? How many, who are the classmates in the university with Babangida? Abacha. This is our president. So what are we talking about, ticket or no ticket? The military has already consumed the bigger part of our ruling in Nigeria. Then why don't you come and stand before the gun and say, no. We don't want Muslim military leader. We want a Christian military leader. You know, a lot of people has died in this country. They have died in this country for nothing. Why? Because they said before Babangida left, do you know they gave the security of this land to some people in Israel so that they can guide Nigeria, this and that and that and that. So they buy some hardware from them, this and that and that. But immediately he was leaving, they tarnished, they cut off all those contracts because they knew they want to deal with the Christians. The same Babangida who set up a factory where they are manufacturing the AK-47 and gunpowder. So what is his plan? And all the Gulf War money, the windfall from the Gulf War, he packed everything. Okay. Babangida and Abiola, are they not Muslim? When they were taking all this money to their account. Okay. Buhari and Idi Agbon, are they Christian? Yes. Idi Agbon was a Christian. But they work. It was Idi Agbon that has the braveness.
Yes.
And he was the one that ruled. And when they now heard that, they talked to him, he didn't want to do anything. It was still in the hand of Buhari that the death came. He never died in a ripe age. Look at Rasaki. Look at the other one, who said Babangida is coming back again. He was crushed by a tipper. Adisa? Yes. So when you look at his Babangida and Manbasta, are they not Muslim? But Babangida killed Manbasta for coup. Then Abacha, pardon dear. And they saw the video. Okay. You see how good Muslim has helped here. But Muslim has killed Manbasta. And some other Muslim leaders came to beg for them. He said they have been silent 1 hour ago. Yes. So to come to your question, my brother, Nigeria should shut up their mouth. Nigeria is a Muslim state. Go to Alausa and find out. Go to port and find out. Go to the military base and find out. Go to everywhere in Nigeria and take stock of the names there. All are Muslim names. Do you know this Mecca in Jeddah, in Jeddah, half of the land, 90% of the land has been bought over by Nigerians. Do you know our president was buried in Saudi Arabia? And they brought an effigy in the night, they said they off the light in the airport. Then go to Alausa. When Christians were fasting, they will give us the reka of beans to break our fasting. Then when the Muslims are doing their own ram, milk, go to Alausa and see how they squander money. How they squander. Look at all the commissioners. Yes. Since Babangida till today, they are Muslim. But they should not bother about this. Let's go to the Bible in the book of Genesis 15 and 16. He said the one came from a surrogate baby. That was the Muslim.
Yes.
Then the other one came as somebody they mentored. He's an angel. Why the Lord is still helping the Christianity today? The man who originated the Christendom. When you look at the book of Genesis 16, Genesis 17, Genesis 18, and Genesis 19. In Genesis 17, he said the sun is too hot for these three people. Yes. Then in 18, he said, come and eat. And they all ate. Then he now said, you did not have a baby. By this time next year, you're going to suckle a baby. Then they mentored one out of the three persons into the womb of that woman. Then in chapter 19, when they got to where they were going, so they were left with two persons. Then when you look at the book of Genesis 26, from verse 1 to 4, Genesis 26, from verse 18 to 27, he said, Isaac said, they have divided everything to us. Why are you still looking for me, Isaac? He said, Isaac, don't you know that you are a unique man? You are a saint. We have to come to you for advice. So they should go and rest. When last have we voted and our result come through the court? Awolowo won in the north and everywhere. Obasanjo said, the election will not go for the best person. And they brought Shagari, a grade 2 teacher. Go and see the house of Shagari today. And God dealt with Shagari. More than 18 children died in his presence. And he got blind and he was punished. Look at Gumi in their own time. Everything is the same thing. And when you look at Cabo Airline, where is Cabo Airline today? Where is Aeronautical Airline? It's because of these sentiments. We can do whatever we want to do. Leave God to do have his way. You get the point? Yes. Then everybody should go and cool temper. Do you remember in 81, 82, 83, 84? Buhari, Babangida pronounced to them, anybody who is not ready to be a Muslim will not be promoted. Yeah? That was what made half of the Igbo today in Imo, in Enugu, in Apriba, in Aba, in Onitsha to join Muslim. Even some of them did not know how to pray. But they covered their head and said, they are allergic. They gave them free money to go to make a comeback. So now, in 2022, somebody is just fighting. Do you know how many people they have killed in Libya, in Turkey, in everywhere that we are fighting for Christians? Are we taking a ticket to heaven? We're supposed to live a free life. What he said in the book of 1 Timothy 4, 1 Timothy 5, 1 Timothy 6, then 2 Timothy 4, 2 Timothy 5. Then he said in the book of 1 Timothy 3, then 1 Corinthians 12 and 13. He said, I have created these three things: faith, hope, and love. Let us love ourselves. If Muslim will be the person in heaven, let us get to heaven first. If it is Christian that is going to lead, let us get to the place first. You get the point? We are just disturbing ourselves. Do you know how many Christians they have killed in Kano? Do you know how many Christians they have killed in Benue? Do you know how many Christians they have killed? How many churches they have born in Kaduna? Why are we doing this to ourselves? In Bauchi, in everywhere. And why are we doing this to ourselves? And we are making noise as if people are coming from Israel. They will not come. They have their own problem to face. They know how many amount year you're going to spend in Israel. They will never give you the passport of the Israeli passport. They are too hostile. They are too mean. They are too self-centered. And they just collect the money. What about you who travel from here to Jerusalem? Jesus' father is not there. You are going there to see the what? The effigy. The where Jesus was buried. The water he bathed from. Why don't you go to the water where your father bathed you when you were very young? Why don't you go to the Ikomusi and see how we can use this money to make the place a tourist center? Many people have died in the cause of I'm a Muslim, in the cause of I'm a Christian. Forget it. They fornicate in Saudi Arabia. They do money ritual in Saudi Arabia. They steal in Saudi Arabia. Look at how the Sarkozy, the ambassador who antagonized the president of Saudi Arabia. Look at how they killed the guy. They cut off the head, they dismantled him. And go and see when the king of Saudi Arabia wanted to travel. See what's going to be inside the plane. And the plane was not built. The plane was not built in Saudi Arabia. They bought it. All the mineral resources, all the gold, the diamond, everything they removed from Nigeria, they took it to Dubai. They took it to Saudi Arabia because they are Muslim now. They are in power. Somebody will be going to lesser Hajj 6 times in a year. And that's the reason why we said, Emma ka Emma Dino. Mo bẹ̀ àwọn Nigerian Muslim àti Christian pé kàn jọ Emma ka Emma de Dino. Ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa jẹ́ nǹkan wọn lọ. Emma ka Emma Dino. Orí Aṣẹ́gun ní Saudi Arabia ẹlòmíì fọwọ́ kọ lọ́rùn. Má kà kan torí. Dẹ́ni ìwọ̀n tó dé bá dẹ̀ tún délé náà. Tó bá tún fẹ́ gbé ìyàwó mi lọ Saudi Arabia tó fẹ́ gbé lọ sí Mẹ́kà tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbé sẹ́kìtì wọn lọ tó fẹ́ lọ bá sòfò tùsẹ̀ mẹ́ta pọ́n tó sọ kò sí àṣetánì àwọn fúnra wọn làṣetánì Then Madina. Maka Madina.
Madina.
So,
Ga.
kan fi Tinubu àti Sẹ̀tìmà lẹ̀.
Hmm.
Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé òun ní àìdíà kó lọ mú bàbá ẹ̀ wá kó lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀mí wọn. So kò sí ká máa tiri bọlé contest wọ̀nyí ò yé mi. Wọ́n ti fìwé síta pé ẹni tó bá fẹ́ gbàpótí ìbò kó wá. Tó o bá dẹ̀ lè gbàpótí o lè gbé Ghana must go gbogbo ìrù. Kò sí àṣègbè nǹkan sórí. So that is it.